Good morning, land of YouTube. It's always fun making a video and publishing and then being wrong. There's 50,000. We went under 50,000. It appears I underestimated the number of new people that have entered the market that are just scared and panic selling. I guess unscientific poll. I've been looking around. 60% of the people that are in the market right now have entered in the last 4 months that haven't been in it for longer than 4 years. Long story short, there's lots of new people in there in this market that only know this from left to right, just going up, right? And just a lot of FUD and a lot of fear and a lot of fear monger people out there and FUD masters. And it's all being just played out right here. Yesterday, it appears there was a report published that there's going to be a higher taxes, and the traditional markets went down, and Bitcoin is tied to the traditional markets. So that's what's causing this. And of course, there's probably more over leveraged longs in there again, and a lot more panic selling. What we're looking for this morning in about 2 hours, when I publish this video, it'll be about 2 hours. The stock markets will open up. And what we're looking for is, see, the futures are green at this point. See this? Dow, S&P, NASDAQ, they're all green right now. So if the stock markets open up green, Bitcoin should bounce pretty good with a big green candle, holding stable. So hopefully the stock market's open green. Bitcoin should bounce. Bitcoin's the same it was 2 weeks ago, it's the same it was 2 months ago. Bitcoin hasn't changed. There's nothing wrong with Bitcoin. Just the same old story, man. Just over leveraged people and panic selling. Anyway, it's always fun making a video saying it's not going to go below 50,000 just to wake up and see it at 48,000. Sorry about that, but I should have known better. Here at 45,000. Oh, let's get rid of that. 45,000 and about 47,000. 47,000. I've been watching this for the last 4 months, and 45,000, 47,000 is extremely strong support. I would be absolutely amazed if it goes under 47,000. It looks like we bottomed out at 47.5. Tons of institution buying was going on, right? 47,000. Just massive amounts of institution buying. And I mean, my last video, I was half right, half wrong. The institutions that are buying down here, they're not selling. They're not selling. They're buying. They're buying more right now. What you're seeing right now is average Joe being FUD mastered and fear mongered and selling. Some people are probably selling for a loss. And the big titans, the big institutions, the big players, they're buying it up. They're buying all this Bitcoin. The little guy is handing over the big guy. Here's all my Bitcoin. Here, take it. So if you're just investing, you'll be safe because Bitcoin is going up over time. If you're over leveraged, then you got, I've always said, either just invest or really light leverage and stay safe. No matter what happens, what I'm expecting is the stock markets, if they open green, looks like they're opening green, Bitcoin should follow, and we should be getting a bounce Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe up about 60,000, and we might have another retrace like this. But just for full transparency, if we get up in this region, I'm going to probably sell most of my positions over here and take a loss, a small loss, not a big loss. But hopefully we'll get a bounce. But we might retrace and come down here and do something like this for a while, just so you know. It might be a while before we go up. Or we could just go up and every stock markets are green and everyone's green, and all the irresponsible, over leveraged people get back in, and maybe we just go right back up like this, 70,000 by the end of April. Still, that's not out of the cards. But anyways, a lot of this I think is the product of irresponsible YouTubers making tons of money off inexperienced people. They're teaching a lot of those sites, a lot of the YouTube channels are teaching people that have no business being high leverage. They're teaching them to go high leverage and make money and blah blah blah. That's not how you do it. Either just invest or extremely low leverage. I've said it over and over. I hope everyone out there listens to me. If you're just invested, if you can't handle watching Bitcoin be Bitcoin, this is only a 26, 27% drop. That's the fourth one we've had in 4 months, right? So there's nothing, no new story there. It's going to come back up, whether it's tomorrow or the next day or next week, or next month, it's coming back up. But if you can't take, if this is causing you stress, then I would recommend just don't get involved in it. One good thing you can do if you're just invested is just don't look at it. There's nothing really wrong that can go if you're just invested. This is not financial advice, right? Always make your own decisions and don't listen to people on YouTube, which is the point I'm trying to make. This is just my opinion. But super strong resistance at 47,000. Support, super strong support, 47,000. I guess I was thinking 50,000 would be a psychological barrier. I underestimated the amount of new people that are in the market that think the sky's falling. And there's YouTube channels that are FUD masters and fear mongering, and there's YouTubers out there that want this price to go like this. Okay, not all YouTubers want it to go up, right? There's ulterior motives. All right, there's lots of people that want it to go down. They like scaring people. They make money when it goes down, right? So I guarantee the institutions are buying. These institutions down here, they are not selling. They're not going to do it. So I was right about that. I'll always be right about that. Okay. Bitcoin is probably the most valuable asset on the planet, and that is not changing, regardless of even if we go down to 42,000, that's still not changing, right? But anyways, I'm looking for short-term bounce. I'm probably gonna get out of my positions because there's a chance we come back down here and kind of do this jazz for a while, right? Anyways, hope you all stay safe out there. Stay small, stay safe. Do not get over leveraged. I think maybe a lot of those YouTube channels should probably be banned from YouTube, right? They're making money off referral bonuses, right? They make bonus when people get that bonus from like Bybit and those other sites they constantly pound into people's minds. They get a bonus from that. So those channels they say do this, do that. If this happens, do this and do that, and high leverage and blah blah blah. And then they'll put in like a 10-second bit where they'll say, this is only for professionals. Don't do this if you're not a professional. But professionals aren't watching people on YouTube telling them what to do. Professional traders have absolutely no need to watch people draw triangles on YouTube and say the same thing over and over every single video, right? Professionals, they're not interested in a $200 bonus on Bybit. Okay, so those channels are catering to people that have no business being high leveraged, and a lot of this is it's a cascading waterfall effect. A lot of this is those people being liquidated. And then when that happens, there's new people that are simply just investing. They're scared to death right now watching this happen, and they're selling. And if you're selling down here, you're likely selling the bottom if you sell down here, because this is probably going to bounce in a couple hours. And, may bounce up here and do something like this. But I wish I had money to invest right now. I don't. I would invest right now. Everything I can afford to invest. So I think a lot of what happens too is people invest like their rent money and stuff they shouldn't be investing. And they got to pay rent, so they're gonna panic sell here and take their loss. So they can still pay rent. But you should never invest money that you don't. Never invest money that you need next week or next month or even this year. The only money you should ever invest is money that you're willing to let sit in here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, right? That's the money you invest. But anyways, nothing's changed. Bitcoin is as awesome as it was last week. It's going to be awesome in the future. It's probably the most valuable asset on planet Earth. It's not changed. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Stay small, stay safe, and watch this little bounce coming. And all right, see you tomorrow. Later.